Part 2, guys. Premiership and Championship. Right. I'm going to get this out there now. Monday night, the channel will be making their debut on, well, going to Perry Bar. So I will be going Birmingham with one of my friends. So you'll see me.
And you'll be there on Monday.
I'll be there on Monday.
Against Sheffield.
Obviously, you know what that means. You better get your phone out, Sammy. Selfie time.
Oh, yeah. Ben 2 Barmy Army are there.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be your mate. Well, obviously your mate don't like Ben 2 Barmy Army.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. I think they're great. They're just getting onto their team, really, aren't they? They're not causing... It's on Eurosport on Monday.
Yeah, so I've said to because obviously Brandad might watch it. But...
So Sheffield, who have they got? They're out Woofenden.
So that'll be our then. Jack Holder.
Last night, the last night they rode against Kings Lynn and they had Tom Brennan guesting and he scored. Chris Holder, they got Chris Holder and he was flying last night. He scored 12.
By the way, get well soon, Benjamin Basso.
Benjamin Basso, yeah.
I haven't seen the footage, but apparently it was a bad flash he had.
Yeah, he put on his story this morning, Benjamin Basso, saying that he's on his way back to Denmark.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I think he's going to see some doctors or something.
Yeah, right. We'll get on to the... We'll do a few predictions at the end. What we think will happen. So, Sammy, obviously you went to the Ben Fund on Sunday. How was it?
At Workington.
Yeah.
It was a good meeting. The weather was a bit up and down, but then the track was good. In Heat 1, Dan Bewley broke the track record.
Shock horror.
And, of course... And it's very rare because Bewley, as I said before that, Bewley never seems to win his first heat.
Shock horror.
But he won that one. So he won the Ben Fund, and then Jankovic came second. Yeah, Jankovic second. He rode well as well. And Ante Bolas came third.
Yeah.
And Danny King fourth.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was a really, really good meeting. They managed to get all through the heats before the bad weather came.
Yeah,
but the track at Workington's very nice, but obviously it's a different track because where they were before. The old Workington track isn't far from where the track is now.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good meeting. Bewley, as I say, Bewley broke the track record in Heat 1.
Yeah, and then obviously you were at Leicester last night.
Leicester last night. Ipswich were embarrassing last night.
Let's have this right as well. Ipswich, they need to sort out this number one.
Yes, they do, because they keep using Scott Nichols.
And we all know I love Scotty to bits.
Yeah, Scott Nichols is great. But, I mean, no matter where he goes, he always does a good job.
He'll always give 100%.
We had him for a bit at Birmingham at the beginning of the season, and he did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
But he does stuff for the Eurosport anyway. He does television stuff, doesn't he? And he only rides for Oxford in the Championship, doesn't he?
So, yeah, it's like, for me, they've got to sort this number one position out. And obviously, they've...
Well, the rumour I heard was they wanted Smarsik as their number one, but he doesn't want to. Smarsik doesn't want to.
Money grabbing git.
I mean,
they've got to find
who they could afford. I don't know how much Ipswich could afford because they can afford They could afford Food, you know.
Dudek.
I mean, say it again.
Dudek, possibly.
Dudek, yeah. I mean, how much do they cost Dudek?
Probably a lot, but yeah, obviously.
Got to find someone.
Obviously, Leicester were without Dougie because he's injured himself. Get well soon.
Yeah, he's cut his hand open, hasn't he?
Get well soon, Dougie.
Yeah, get well soon, Dougie.
And yeah, so they were one man down. Max Frick, Sam Masters. I presume they were the top scorers last night.
Do you want me to go through the scores from all the fixtures from last night?
Yeah. And then we'll look
So
at.
everyone can.
We'll go through the fixtures and up until we do a pod next. That's what I was thinking.
Yes, definitely. Right, Speedway updates.
Yeah, because they're quite good.
Yeah, it was. It's been a bit. I've noticed this season there's been quite a few riders come out for the season.
Yeah, there's been quite. Obviously, I said this to Dad before the Speedway Nations. We've seen a lot of riders flashing at this time of year.
Oh yeah, it's been. I don't know. It's been one of those seasons, or I don't know what it is. It's been interesting. Which one do you want me to go through? Oxford, Bellevue, or Kings Lynn, Sheffield, or Leicester, Ipswich?
We'll go Leicester, Ipswich first.
Leicester, Ipswich first. Okay. So it was 53-37 to Leicester.
Yeah.
So Max Frick scored 15 plus 1.
Decent.
Richard Lawson 10 plus 1.
Decent.
Sam Masters 7 plus 2. Luke Becker 12 plus 1.
Yeah.
Rider replacement for Ryan Douglas at 5.
Yeah.
Craig Cook 6 plus 1.
Okay.
And Sam Hagen 3.
It's tough for Sam at that level.
And they had Max James as NDNR.
Okay.
He's a National League rider for the Leicester Cubs. Okay, so Ipswich, Scott Nichols guested number 1. He scored 3.
Poor,
yeah, for Scott Nichols. Dan Thompson, rider replacement.
Yeah, he's out for a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah, Danny King 4. Adam Ellis 3. Poor.
You expect... just quickly, you expect them riders to do a lot better.
Absolutely. You expect for this rider at number 5 to go well, don't you? Emil Saifoudinov 15.
Standard. Emil Saifoudinov doing Emil Saifoudinov things.
Emil Saifoudinov, Keenan Rue 9 plus 2.
Yeah, again, that's a good score at reserve.
Jordan Jenkins 3 plus 1.
Yeah, hard. But...
And Freddie Odder was the DNR for Ipswich as well. Okay, so who do you want to go on to next?
We'll go on Oxford, Bellevue.
Oxford, Bellevue.
Yeah.
Okay. So Oxford, so 53-37 to Oxford.
Yeah.
So for Oxford, Rowan Tungate 12 plus 1.
He's having a good season.
He's doing really well, Tungate is. Drew Kemp 4 plus 1.
Yeah.
Matt Sayanovsky 9 plus 1.
Yeah, he's doing all right now, Magic.
He's doing better now, Janowski is. Charles Wright 7 plus 2.
Yeah.
Chris Harris 12 plus 1.
Yeah.
Eric Riss 8 plus 3.
Yeah.
Ashton Bowden 1.
It's hard at reserve.
Yeah, well, I was saying this last night. Ashton Bowden should be still doing Championship National Leagues. It's too soon for him for the Premiership. He's only 16.
Agreed.
He's a good rider, but for Premiership, it's too soon for him. Yeah, he should stick to Championship National League. Okay, Bellevue.
Yeah, let's go to Bellevue.
Brady Kurtz 6 plus 1. Norwich Bloodhorn 4.
By the way, Ben T. Barmiami's number 1 rider.
They love Norwich Bloodhorn, don't they?
I know I shouldn't go on about it, but when we were in the fan zone, all we heard was Norwich.
Norwich, yeah, that's all we heard.
That's all we heard.
I think Norwich Bloodhorn loves Sheffield. He says he always enjoys going to Sheffield. He rides well there. Jamin Lidsey 5 plus 1. Ben Cook 6. Dan Bewley 12. And then they got the 2 guests, Antti Volas 2 and Jake Mulford 2 plus 2.
Let's be honest, they're not really firing Bellevue at the minute.
No, they're out. Connor Bailey's out for the season now. And Connor Mountain, he's up and I don't know I don't know if he'll come
I'll
back.
I'll check on your speedway team. What we did at the start of the year, because I might have to change a few riders of yours. But anyway,
Sheffield and Kings Lynn.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Sheffield, Kings Lynn. So it's a bit slow technology.
By the way, so when me and Sammy and Lara all used to go live, Sammy and his phone.
Oh, okay. So Sheffield, Kings Lynn. So 58-31 to Sheffield.
Yeah.
Okay, Sheffield, Jack Holder, 12+1. Tom Brennan guested at number 2 and he scored 10+2.
Yeah.
Josh Pickering, 11+2.
Yeah.
See you later. Kyle Howard, 4.
Yeah.
Chris Holder, top score, 12.
Yeah.
Jason Edwards, 6+2.
Yeah.
And Dan Gilks, 3+2.
It's always hard for Dan, especially at this level.
Absolutely.
If you can
Kings Lynn.
Yeah, go on.
Kings Lynn. Kings Lynn had Justin Sedgman guesting at 1, and he shouldn't be at 1 because he's not a number 1. He scored 1.
That proves that point there very well.
He's not a number 1, Sedgman, is he?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Justin Sedgman, 1. Niels Christian Everson, 13. Jankovic, 9+1.
Yeah.
Benjamin Basso withdrawn from the meeting. Get well soon, Benjamin Basso.
Get well soon, Benjamin.
Nikolai Clint, rider replacement. Patrick Woodgelow, 1+1.
They're awful. I'm sorry. But Kings Lynn.
And Anders Rowe, 7+1.
I'm sorry, but Kings Lynn are an absolute shambles. Let's have that right.
They haven't got a number 1. They have not got a number 1.
I'm telling
have
you.
They?
I'm telling you now. If you can do something on Monday, which we're gonna get to in a minute, if you can do something on Monday, which I hope you do. Obviously, it'll be my first time at Berry Bar, which I'm buzzing.
It's a good track at Birmingham, actually. It's quite far away from the track, but it is normally it's quite quick. But now we've signed Michael Palm-Toft. He normally goes well around Birmingham, but it all depends how Lindgren rides.
Yeah, right.
Obviously, well, the last meeting against Oxford we had, Piotr Pavlicki rode quite well, so hopefully he'll do the same on Monday.
Yeah, right. Got your questions here. Edinburgh, Workington. Who do you think wins that one?
They've got a few guests for Workington, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate to. I don't know. I think Edinburgh will. I think Edinburgh might. I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to go Edinburgh as well.
Yeah.
Right, second fixture tonight. Glasgow against Scunthorpe.
Oh, my word. Glasgow.
Yeah, and by the way, get well soon, Stevie Worrell.
Yes.
Which I think...
yeah, we're out of Stevie Worrell as well at Birmingham. Yeah, and he's out of Glasgow, so he's... that's why we signed Michael Palm-Toft.
So, yeah.
Who they signed at Glasgow for him? That's Slovenian?
Yeah. I'm going to go Glasgow as well. And then Red Car versus Paul. This is... Obviously, your mate rides at reserve for Paul.
Why they signed that clown, I do not know. Vinnie Ford, guys, by the way. His name is Vinnie Ford. And he's the most cleanest rider I've ever seen. No, he's not. He's dirty. You can agree on that. Remember when you went to get Leicester Cubs versus Edinburgh Monarchs?
Yeah.
He said in his first heat he took somebody out and you said you were right about him.
Yeah, go and watch the TikTok what I did months ago. And you'll see what I mean. I might actually post it.
But yeah,
yeah, what we're
Red
saying.
Car and Paul. Ooh, Red Car and Paul. I thought Vinnie Ford was injured. I thought they brought Max Perry back.
Nah, he's back. Vinnie Ford is back.
Neil Middleditch just teach him. Show it. You as a rider yourself. Teach him how to ride a speedway bike properly.